You set up your grid. Now what? This is where 90% of students get stuck. In this video, we are going to bring your building to life with real structural elements, columns, beams, and slabs. These are not just lines. These are backbones of every real structure. I am Tianga Bertrand Tumbo, a civil engineer with a master's degree. I have used this software on real buildings, and I know what it's like to feel stuck as a student. But today, I will show you how to model 3 key elements, and by the end of this video, you will know how to place columns exactly where they should go, connect beams across your grid, lay slabs that represent floors, all without stress and with professional level precision. Let's start with columns, the vertical support of the structure. Go to member section on the right side of your screen. Pick. Now you see robot has initial columns created. Navigate to delete all on the list. Then it's going to bring you this prompt message. Click on yes and everything is deleted. Now navigate to new section definition. On section type, change from steel to RC column and ensure your materials are at concrete 2530. If not, we change here 2530. Navigate down to column section, which we initially set to centimeters during our units. Shorter side of the column is 20 centimeters and the longer side is 40 centimeters. We are going to move to label and change the column to P1. We can equally change the color here. So I like red for columns. Once done, click on add. Then you can close this way. As you can see, our column P1 has been created of section 20 by 40 centimeters. Then we are going to click close. Now navigate to columns on the right side of your screen. Click under section type, choose RC column. Under section, choose P1, which is our column of 20 by 40. Now click on each grid to place columns. The columns carry vertical loads down to the foundation. Once done, click close. Now let's connect columns with beams. Go to member section on the right side of your screen. Navigate to new section. On section type, change from RC column to RC beam. On materials, make sure it is at concrete 2530. If not, you can choose from this list here. The section of the beam is 20 by 40. So move to B and type in 20 centimeters by height 40 centimeters. Then we are going to label the beam like. You can label it with BE, GBE or whatsoever you like. Then click add and close. Now you can see our beam like is created. Go to beam. Under section type, choose RC beam. And the section like, which is our 20 by 40 beam. Click from one column to another across the grid. Beam carry loads from slabs and transfer them to columns. They are your horizontal lifelines. Once done, click close. Always make sure your beams connect node to node or you'll get instability errors later. Section 3, adding slabs. These are floors people walk on. Your bed stands on it, your table stands on it, your chair stands on it, even your computer stands on the table, which stands on the floor. To input slabs, navigate to slab on the right side of your screen. Click on floors. Now, we have to define the thickness. And to do that, click on the 3 dots on your right. Now on label, we are going to name it slab. On the color, you are going to give it red. On the thickness, we are going to use 15 centimeters and it should be constant thickness. Below, on the material, we will make sure that it's at concrete 2530. Once done, click on add. A prompt message is going to pull up, which you are going to say yes for the modification. Then click close. And now, we are going to change from stair flight to slab. We want our deck slab to be two-way. Since our formwork is rectangular, we like to use the rectangular slab. Click on corner to define a closed polygon. Just like that, you have got your structural floor. In Autodesk Robot, slab automatically distribute loads across supporting beams, just like real structures. Now let's check our model in 3D. Before you forget, close your floors. Now navigate to your 3D view, right click and click on rotate so you can rotate the model. Now you can equally see the section member by clicking here on the section shape. So you can rotate and here is your members, your slab, beams, your pillar, following our axis 1, 2, 3. This is a basic frame of a real structure you just created. From scratch, you want to build more complex designs. It starts with mastering this layout. Great job! Your model is ready. In the next video, I'll show you how to apply loads, live loads, dead loads, and wind loads, and combine them like we do in real engineering project. If you skip that, your design has no purpose. Subscribe now and get ready to push your structure to the real world.